At the end of 2018, we were part of a group of over 20 young people who took part in a pilot program for Australia's first Pluriversity. A new way of learning that's enjoyable and involves the community in sharing its skills with young people so that we can all work together to create meaningful livelihoods that meet our local needs.
We completed a groundbreaking new permaculture and social enterprise design course, followed by an ongoing 6 months of learning, mentoring and support.
Funded by the Big Fix, Blue Mountains City Council, Bendigo Bank, Sydney Water, Blackheath Rotary and the Blackheath Area Neighbourhood Centre, the program has been helping us to create a strong community of young people and has connected us to inspiring individuals and groups in the Blue Mountains and beyond.
We now genuinely feel part of a large and caring community, and we've even started teaching each other.
At the Pluriversity, we've been learning the skills we need for the future, and we've been designing the sort of work that we're motivated to be involved in. Work that meets the needs of the community in the Blue Mountains and inspires us to get up each day to help make a difference.
In a variety of outdoor classrooms, like Blackheath Community Farm, we learnt from soil specialist Robin Shannon how soil health is one of the building blocks of life and what we can do to improve it. And from visiting French artist Nicole Lamarche, we learnt to use vegetables and native plants to create healthy fabric dyes and art.
We learnt from Blackheathen Mark Liebman, one of Australia's leading water engineers, about designing water systems that can help us through drought, but that also protect our World Heritage Area.
At the Katoomba Organic Community Garden, we learnt from Linda Thomas, Community Conservation Officer at Council, how we can protect our natural biodiversity by managing and reducing the impact of weeds on the bushland.
The inspirational Dr. Andrew Bollum, out near Bathurst, helped us fall in love with forests and showed us how he's transforming old sheep and cattle paddocks into rainforest.
From John Cook, we learnt about building straw bale houses and the Moroccan art of Tadalat, or burnishing lime plaster.
From Manu at Littleton Stores, we learnt about design, plants and worm farms. And from the Mid-Mountain Seed Savers, we learnt about the importance of collecting and sharing locally acclimatized seeds.
From Halen at the Blue Mountains Food Co-op, we were introduced to running a cooperative business that provides healthy community-based alternatives.
Costa from the ABC inspired us to believe in the future and to never give up. He set out to be motivational, and he was. His presentation was exciting and demonstrated to us how to communicate and bring people along with us on our journey.
Ro Morrow from the Blue Mountains Permaculture Institute taught us the importance of circulating money in local communities and how where we invest and use our money can change the world.
And Callum Champagne from Green Connect in Port Kembla showed us how a small group of young people like us were able to start a social enterprise that now provides the community with urban-grown food boxes and employs and trains other young people and refugees.
From Liz Bastian at the Big Fix, we've learnt practical skills for setting up a social enterprise, like business skills, design and marketing, sourcing money from grants, sponsorship and fundraising, event management, the importance of community and collaboration, and how we can change the story to create a path into the future that we can be proud of.
We've designed a co-housing project in Hazelbrook, and we've brainstormed exhibition ideas to put a proposal into the Blue Mountains Cultural Centre.
We're contributing to a segment of Radio Blue Mountains called Green Thumbs, and we're assisting in the writing, editing and production of solutions media for the Big Fix.
We were blown away by the power of working together when we transformed a backyard of grass into a thriving food-producing ecosystem for Blue Mountains Food Services in Lawson. In our 4-hour permablitz, we created a pond, herb spiral, compost bays and veggie gardens. We received donations from Thompson's Landscaping and Oasis Horticulture, but we also relied on our own ingenuity as we scoured surrounding streets to find the discarded materials we needed to create a productive and beautiful system.
We've since permablitzed a garden for Naughty Studios in Hazelbrook, which we transformed from a lawn into a productive native edible garden. In keeping with the nautical theme of this inspiring co-working space that's connecting young artists and designers, we sourced an old boat, which we've transformed into a garden bed. Naughty has become our trial bed for growing edible native gardens, which we hope to roll out to more sites in the Blue Mountains.
One of the enterprises we've designed involved providing the gardening design and support needed by many of the older or time-poor members of our community. In response to many requests, we've begun garden maintenance and design of productive food systems. But it's more than just gardening. It's about connecting and growing a supportive community for everyone as we build thriving land-based and social ecosystems.
Over the coming months, we'll begin to build garden enclosures, wicking beds, and grey water recycling systems. We'll also share locally grown seeds, plants, and art at market stalls around the mountains.
We've been trained in youth mental health first aid, and we're keen to find ways to support other young people in our community, including being mentored to teach the youth permaculture and social enterprise design course ourselves.
One of the most important things we've learned is the ecological principle of the edge effect.
Whether it's in landscapes or social systems, most life and creativity exists at the point where two ecosystems overlap. There are more plants growing where a forest meets a field, and the most exciting art happens in fringe festivals, where high art and community art, traditional and modern art, overlap.
We've never learned as much as we're learning now, from the exciting connection that's happening between us and the more experienced community members who've stepped up to inspire and help us. We're focused on increasing the number of those edge connection points, and we want to keep growing in the gap that's traditionally separated us all.
We are Edgy Blue Mountains, and we're here to make a difference.
Gardening is just the start.